I had this naive view that people who decide, who choose, because no one puts a gun to their head and tell them to choose this career path. I used to have the naive belief that everyone who chooses the helping profession is automatically an empath. I assumed that everyone who chooses the helping professions is automatically compassionate. I assume they choose their profession because they actually want to help and they actually care about other people. But I cannot tell you how many therapists I've had that, I mean, you could just tell it was a job. It's just a job. I've dealt with psychiatrists who they're not just like people who want to use you as a guinea pig, but they also get off on psychoanalyzing people. They get off on putting people in categories. They get off on comparing patients. They get off on having some sort of power trip. But I can't tell you how many so-called mental health professionals that I've encountered, and they made it very clear that they weren't interested in what I had to say. They didn't want to listen to whatever my current problems were. They didn't want to hear me vent. And the crazy thing is, one of these individuals was actually a S-word coordinator. You know, when you delete yourself, that word. And I can remember being on the phone with her because she was ordered to call me back after a stressful weekend. And I remember, this was like 2 years ago, but I remember trying to talk to her on the phone about what was going on with me. And she didn't even hide her disinterest in her voice. How are you the S-word coordinator and you don't even care what I'm saying? So, but going back to Joshua chapter 1 verse 5, the reason why I bring this scripture up and is on my mind is because this awakening from the mental health system has proven, shown, and confirmed to me that the only somebody that is constant is God. I've been attached to therapists who eventually